know you why my soul refuses to rest?
The voice came from nowhere, and yet from everywhere at once. Stunned for the moment, the companions gazed in awe as the ghost of Attilla himself materialized before them.
I asked you a question.
Forgive us, Your Majesty. Please know we only breached your tomb due to the most dire of circumstances.
Forgive you, warrior of the 7 tribes? On the contrary, I offer my gratitude.
Gratitude, Your Majesty?
You come for my sword, do you not? Good.
Good? I must say, we were expecting a different reaction from you, Your Majesty. This is quite the relief.
You readied yourselves for an immediate attack, perhaps? I assure you, I want you to live. All of you. For you are the only ones who can finally put my soul to rest. All you need to do is reunite me to that which I am linked. My sword.
A feeling of crushing defeat enveloped the companions.
Your Majesty, do you not have it?
Not since the night of my death. One of my buriers decided the sword would suit him better than it would spending an eternity with me. That did not work out well for him. Sadly, its location eludes me, but the blade has a mind of its own. If you are worthy, it will find you.
Dare we ask how we can speed up its mind? I would say we're losing daylight on this quest, but that is obviously a grave understatement.
There is one thing that might work.
Oh, here it comes.
Defeat me in battle.
Right again. Damn.
Your deaths will not please me, warriors. But the sword will never deem you worthy if I hold back in any way.
I would expect nothing less the way Gunsel once spoke of you.
Gonshol was your mentor. My respect for you only grows, Teltosh.
Are we seriously waxing nostalgic with the ghost of a legendary king who's out to kill us?
Perhaps I should concentrate my efforts on you first, Bandit.
It was just a question. Nice night we're having, isn't it?
You may speak more once you have earned that right. You are victorious. You have damaged my pride. A small price to pay to those who save my soul.
We do hope that is the case, Your Majesty. But what now?
Perhaps your question is best directed toward another.
The companions turned around and saw the old woman, smiling.
As I told you when we met, my bag reveals new weapons when they are needed most. Would you not say such a time has arrived?
A beautiful sight. Warrior of the 7 tribes. I know you have waited many years for this moment.
It is my honor. Young man, since we first met, I have had a feeling about you. A feeling of destiny. Take this sword. Use it against the dragon and all who ally with him. Bring light into the darkness.
The honor is mine.
The sword's magic will imbue all of your weapons with the power to defeat the dragon. You need only possess it. Should you equip a different weapon, you will fight no less effectively, though you may hurt my feelings a bit. You know what you must do. I await your triumphant return. Now, leave me.
They will. I will not. King Attila, I have something to tell you.
As the companions exited the tomb, a familiar face welcomed them. Familiar to some of them, at least.
Hello, brave travelers. Once again, I greet you outside of a most curiously unnatural parting of waters. Your fellowship has grown since last we met.
Greetings, Sharkos. I'm relieved to see you did not perish at Deva Fortress.
When I saw what shape it was in, I avoided it completely. From there, I decided to track the dragon. I wanted to learn as much as I could. I lost him once he got so high in the sky I could no longer follow.
Sounds familiar.
He has confronted you? Then I too am relieved to see you all alive. I did pick up his track again, which led me here. I need to show you something.
Campo stayed behind to wait for the old woman, as Sharkos led the rest of the companions to a horrid sight.
The wizards, scorched to death.
Yes, awful.
I saw it happen, and it was awful. I see it in you that you mean to destroy him. That is nothing less than suicide. You know how powerful these men were. Do you really think you stand a chance in the underworld?
We have to try.
You're certainly welcome to join us. Apply your knowledge.
I cannot follow you there. In fact, I bid you farewell, and good luck.
The companions shared their farewells and reunited with Campo and Elia by the river shore.
Does anyone else find it peculiar he mentioned our going to the underworld?
All we told him before was we were searching for the sun. How would he even know the two are linked?
Simple. He's full of crap.
If we do see that fellow again, draw your swords.
With nervous determination, the party set foot into a domain of darkness. Many surprises awaited them. Well, most of them.
Gunsel once told me the path from the underworld to the middle-world gate was paved with the stone of Thade's castle, where we stand right now.
As we saw from the outside, however, glass has replaced much of the stone in the time since. Such a structure is impractical above us. The smallest crack in the wrong place would send it crashing to the ground. But here?
Here? It will come crashing down too, thanks to us.
Big words, dear dreamer. I like it.
Me too, but don't get cocky. The battle of our lives awaits.
And before that, a nice surprise.
Never think a castle could get any lower than the one underwater, where we started this whole mess, Yoshka.
Well, we're standing in it. But no, I never could have imagined that surviving droves of armed amphibians would lead us to where we are today.
Funny. I knew you would end up here from the start.
Could you sound a little more ominous next time?
Your tone does suggest you have more to tell us, Alia.
Does it now?
Windows, the light of the Sun King.
I'll be damned. It shines as bright as day.
How else would it shine, Yoshka?
You're ruining the moment. I know this statue is several unique dragons in a circle, but I like to imagine it's one circular dragon of many heads relieving himself after a large meal.
It could still be several unique dragons relieving themselves after a large meal.
Well, that's just disgusting.
Intruders. The legendary hospitality of the underworld is...
Let's see if they bleed the same down here. They challenged. We prevailed.
Elia, are you alright?
I thank you for your concern, Chila. But I assure you, I'm quite alright. You're on an adventure of a lifetime. Make sure you're equipped to handle it.
Through.
Do you suppose we could blow it up? That was so much fun back in the forest. A moment, please.
She fell to the ground.
Alia?
Lying face down, she began to laugh. The old woman turned her head to the astonished faces of her companions. In mere moments, decades were removed from her face. And when she spoke, she sounded like me. It actually happened. I am me again. I am home.
I don't understand.
Alia, you are of the underworld?
I told you I was there when Thade attacked. I was part of his army.
I don't believe it.
And I fled. I wanted to live in harmony with humanity, not to enslave it, as Thade aspired to.
So you chose to stay in Operencia?
When the battle concluded, I found no way to return to the gate before Attilla closed it. I was stranded. I used the last of my waning power to assume the form of a human woman. And for the first time in millennia, I aged. All I had to my name was this magic sack. Handed to me for use in the invasion, ironically enough. I assure you, it's yielded more weapons to fight the underworld forces than it ever did to support them.
Was that your intention then? Or did you just see us as your best chance at getting back home?
Can it not be both? You must understand why I could not tell you this earlier. I have no secrets from you now.
I don't know that I trust you, Elia, but for once it does not horrify me to look upon your face.
I wish I could say the same of you.
In case there was any doubt, it's actually Elia.
I want to believe you, Alia, but how do we know that you won't turn on us now that you're home?
A worse threat than Thade already has the upper hand. His actions will not enslave the Middle World. They will destroy it. My conscience will not allow that to happen. After much consternation and debate, they agreed to have me along, reluctantly.
I know. It's an honor to fight me.
Bad day for you, huh? That one's not getting back up. So you're a succubus then, Elia?
Are humans not capable of mentioning my species without using such a derogatory term?
I meant no offense. I suppose I am a bit sheltered still. I say from a palace made of glass in the underworld.
Lidert. I am a Lidert. Succubi are real as well, and similar. Some even more closely resembling me than other forms of Liderts, to be honest. But I find being labeled as succubus insulting.
I'm frankly insulted that such a great insulter feels insulted by anything. And I can pick my nose, thank you very much. I'm quite good at it.
If we didn't know you so well by now, Elia, I would be inclined not to trust you. Neither succubus nor Liderts are known for their honesty.
Yeah. And shouldn't you be trying to eat us? Or at least to, seduce us? I wouldn't mind the second one so much, to be honest. It has been a while.
Just a while. Don't flatter yourself, Yoshka. You're far too old looking for me. Best prices in the underworld. Right here.
Crystal. I never thought I'd see one with my own eyes. It's a rejuvenation chamber. And they're using it to speed up the incubation of dragonkin eggs, like the one over there.
That's one way to accelerate the breeding of an army.
The pipes above us channel the energy, but the power is not properly aligned at the moment.
Would it in any way benefit us to complete the circuits?
When a dragonkin is born, it is said to erupt from its egg in an explosion of dragon fire. The word hatch is truly an understatement.
If we can get it to just the right heat before this occurs, it could prove a useful explosive.
Sounds dangerous.
With proper timing, we could use it to destroy the gate to the second floor.
We'll only know if we try, won't we? Don't know what this sprout is doing here, but it might just be of use. We'll need to heat this just the right amount before we can use it on the gate to the next floor. We'll need to heat this just the right amount before we can use it on the gate to the next floor.
This looks like just your kind of place. See what you can find, little friend.
They let it heat for just a little too long.
And now we have a hole in the ceiling.
Well, it is the second floor. Can we get through the hole somehow? And there you have it. Up we go. The old tale of the beanstalk has never felt more apt. The hero did end up in the dragon's castle after all.
In my travels I have heard the same tale spoken, only the castle belongs to a giant, not a dragon.
How strange.
The giant doesn't even have a human wife, and it has a goose that lays golden eggs instead of a black hen.
Absolute madness.
And don't get me started on how they butchered the tale of the little pig and the wolves. 3 pigs? One is plenty.
Your death was meaningless. Was it really worth it?
What did you discuss with Attila when we left you alone with him, Alia?
Several things. But mostly I just wanted to let him know I was there when he fought Thade. And I admired his heroism on the battlefield.
You couldn't have just said that when we were there too?
As I said, we discussed several things.
I'm curious. What other things?
The reason I spoke with him alone.
Point taken.
Even here in the underworld, my bag continues to offer new materials. It's just business, as usual.
I have watched your kind from the heavens, Elia. When most enter the middle world, they wish nothing but to seduce and cause mayhem within a household. They make huge messes, too.
You have seen the worst of my kind, Chilla. Which, unfortunately, is most of my kind. Though I am not without rather deplorable traits of my kind as well.
Such as?
Hoarding gold.
Ha ha! The merchant of the woods indeed. It all makes sense now.
Even here in the underworld, my bag continues to offer new materials. I may look different, but my bag will happily exchange new items for your gold.
You dare confront me?
Right on target.
What a waste of life.
How rude of me. I never caught your name.
No one lives forever.
A light spring? Here?
Light springs, sprang from fallen shards of a broken mask worn by the Sun King ages ago. How did one land in the underworld?
Simple. It was stolen by Fate long ago. He saw it as his first step to dominating the middle world.
So, it's a souvenir?
One might call it that, yes.
Human remains? How?
He must have found one of the many smaller gates throughout the land.
Most likely, a succubus lured him here, had her fun with him, and left him in a daze to die. The gold nearby indicates a modicum of respect for him at least.
You'll pardon me if I place that modicum into my bag then.
Beware!
This looks like it's been buried since the reign of Thade, or even before.
Last chance to run and survive this encounter.
Oh, that one seems so nice.
Was it really worth it?
Have they no need to lock up their gold in this castle? Not that I'm complaining.
Leave it to Yoshka to introduce the concept of thievery to the underworld.
I don't see you stopping me. This is very much a team effort.
Intruders. The legendary hospitality of the underworld is...
Let's see if they bleed the same down here. No one lives forever. They challenged. We prevailed.
Of course. Such an ego attached to the former lord of this castle.
But what if it's not fate? What if it's the dragon who confronted us on the World Tree?
Couldn't be. This one's not blind enough.
If only I had such power in the underworld.
Wait a second, you don't? You can't blind him again?
We have the sword and the armor. We'll be fine.
Yeah, fine.
Have we powered this up yet? Seems like that would be important.
I think I know where this heavy stone head came from now.
Do you see him?
Kind of hard to miss a man glowing like the sun, Kumpel.
The Sun King. We found him.
It's time for you to bring light to us all. We'll help.
Congratulations.
A familiar face greeted my companions, one I had yet to see myself on our great journey. He didn't notice me. I aimed to keep it that way, so I hid.
I see you have made it this far. I am impressed.
That's what they all say.
And then they're not impressed anymore because we've killed them.
Good one, old man.
Thank you.
You never trusted me, did you? I must admit my honest nature makes me a terrible liar. Didn't even fake my name. Well, I offer nothing but truth now.
I take it you served the dragon we fought at the World Tree, and he made you a deal to live here.
I serve myself, and this has been my home, my realm, since my brother died 50 years ago. Simply bend the knee, and there is a place in my royal guard for each of you. Elite status. You've certainly proven your worth.
You can see how quickly we're all jumping to the opportunity.
I ask only obedience. All humanity is welcome to this realm, to thrive under me, or there will be consequences.
Free the Sun King, Sharkoz. That is the only way humanity will thrive once more.
I see. Consequences it is then. I'll have you know I abhor violence.
You have a funny way of showing it.
There were only 4 of you by the river. I could have killed you there before you ever saw me.
Instead, you told us you were going to Deva Fortress.
Who do you think unleashed its curse? My hope was that you would end up there, and that its evil would scare you from your fool's errand.
Or kill us.
I never wished you dead.
Until now.
Until now.
He continues to resist our attacks.
This is beyond magic. It's as though he isn't human.
My mother was human. My father was human. I, however, am not.
It cannot be. Unless your mother gave birth in the underworld. But that would make you...
Say it. Come on. You know you want to say it.
a dragon.
Maybe humans aren't so stupid after all.
Dragons have scales and multiple heads. That makes you way too ugly to be one.
I take that back. But if that is the form you prefer,
then that is the form you shall have.
If both of your parents were human, why do you despise us so?
I do not despise humanity. It is merely inferior to dragonkind.
You must make your parents so proud.
My father never knew I existed. And my mother raised me with nothing but contempt.
Because you were born a dragon.
Because I wasn't born dragon enough.
Oof.
wasn't completely dishonest with you before. And don't even try, Chilla. No blast of light will blind me down here.
His new form combines armor and magical illusion. Incredible!
Let's just hope the Sword of Attila can still work its own magic.
I had hidden in the shadows for too long. It won't. At least not until my powers of the underworld have weakened him first. Now, go, my friends. Release the Sun King while I hold him off.
Elia, it cannot be.
It is.
I thought you were dead. She told me you were dead.
Yaga told you lots of things. You should have known better.
The Sun King, confined within those rings.
Not for much longer. Everyone, attack the rings when you can.
Because really, who needs to use their weapons on endless droves of attacking underworlders?
It breaks my heart to fight you, Elia. Surely we can talk things through instead.
Easy. Just let everyone go, and never enter the Middleworld again.
That will not happen.
Then, we fight. Ask him.
Excellent.
Probably a bad time to ask, but what happened between you two?
Why? Jealous I'd ever see someone else?
Maybe a little, now that you don't look like you're 4,000 years old.
I'm 5,208.
Oh, enjoy your youth while you have it.
the Sun King.
Touching his bonds may harm you. I'll handle this. Nopkirai, you are free.
Thank you.
He is too weak. Had he been down here much longer, he would have died.
I guess Sharkos wasn't accounting for that little detail.
My companions attempted their escape, but I could hold off the dragon's power no longer. I have done all I can, friends. Which should be plenty for what you need to do.
One day you will understand, Elia. But your companions, they are all about to die.
Alia's magic has weakened him considerably. Allow us to finish the job.
You were in league with the Garabonsiash.
I was. Until they failed me. Until they were unable to stop you.
You were responsible for their deaths?
One escaped my wrath. The special one.
Boldishar.
That's right. You knew him. Kella, do you recall the Mason's enhancements to King Greg's fortress? I made a deal with Boldishar to sabotage the castle and turn its grand army to frogs. I didn't need that possible opposition right now. In return, I enhanced his budding power. It was your beloved Anna herself who cried the tear that set off the spell to sink the castle. Without my interference, you likely would never have met. The way I see it, Kella, you should be thanking me.
But you also set her spirit free in Deva.
Was it any worse than what you did?
My redemption is nigh. It begins with your death.
It appears once more I have underestimated you. Do it. End this. I much prefer death to the eternal hell of failure.
No! Don't.
Why would you save him, Elia? You know what he's done.
I do not wish to see Sharkos destroyed, that is true. But I only stop this execution per the wishes of another. Attila himself.
My brother's murderer? That makes no sense.
For once, I'm seeing eye to eye with our adversary.
Nothing more will I say of this now. You will know all once you fulfill your promise to Attila. Return his soul to him.
Will we ever see you again, Elia?
It is unlikely, but one never knows. The glass palace had stood as the embodiment of Sharkos' will. His will now shattered. The castle followed suit. We escaped just in time. And I bid my companions, my friends, farewell. As if by magic, debris from the castle sealed the gate just behind them. And the sun shone once more across Operencia. It did not take long for the young hero to keep his promise.
You have returned. I suspected you would. Did Elia do as I asked?
She requested we spare the dragon's life, if that's what you refer to, Your Majesty. And we did.
Did she not tell you why?
Only that it was by your order, nothing more.
As you'll recall, Elia stayed behind as you left. She apologized to me personally for her role in Thade's invasion. Our conversation took a turn, and we came to a startling, undeniable revelation.
Let me guess. She was one of your many legendary short-lived loves?
Your assumption annoys me, Bandit, but it approaches the truth more than I'd normally wish to admit.
Oh, this will be good.
When I was very young, I met a beautiful young witch, a human born in Operencia, who claimed to be visiting from her new home in the underworld. Her name was Yaga, and she possessed an inner strength that fascinated me. I found myself no match for her charms. After one night of passion, she showed me her gate to the underworld, one of many in Operencia, it turns out, each hidden right under our noses. Yaga returned home, and I never saw her again. Yet a piece of me stayed with her, it seems.
You don't mean...
It is said that when a human gives birth in the underworld, a dragon may result. I now know this to be true. It would seem my son shares his father's drive for conquest. And I thank you for sparing his life.
I don't know what to say. You're welcome?
I still question the decision. Sharkos still remains a threat.
Only time will tell. But alas, my own family matters are not why I requested your return. You hold what you call the Sword of Attilla. The name flatters me, but by Hadr I was hardly the first great man to wield it. And now, a great man wields it once more.
But I do need to leave this here, don't I? So that you may rest in peace.
Remember, the sword has a mind of its own. It likes you. And I know better than to face its wrath. Rest assured, so long as a hero such as you possesses the blade, in peace I most certainly will rest. Take it. Make it your own. Rule with it.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I think I misunderstood you. By right, Sharkos deserves your kingdom. Not a simple peasant like me.
Kingdoms are indeed passed down among bloodlines. But they are earned by valor such as yours. Bloodlines are no match for bloodshed.
I'd say such valor has been proven many times over.
Yes, you have earned your kingdom. With my blade in your possession, few will question your right to the throne. In fact, you have already claimed your castle. It is just more highly elevated now than when you left it.
Before going their separate ways, the companions gathered one last time. They were never happier. Lovers reunited. Former adversaries were now the best of friends. Young knights and magicians looked at the stars, unaware of their own futures of legend. And the farmer's son, the most unlikely hero of them all, ruled. It is said that all of their days were lived happily ever after. But really, what fun is that?